Welcome back, everybody. Take a break with Stephen Shamus.
Good to see you. I like your little toys. What toys you got going on back there?
I got a little. I got some Doctor Who on the bottom. I got
that
a
I
Lupin
see.
the Third, Booster and Blue
Lupin
Beetle.
the Third. That's what.
Yep. I have my Fred Hembeck sketch card, and then some Tintins. And I think there's a Transformer and like a Star Trek ship in the background.
You plan on traveling in that phone booth or not?
If I can fit in it, I can get my finger in it, and that can go somewhere. I guess I don't know. I think if you add water, it grows. It's like those shrinky things. Okay. Put them in the oven.
All right. What do you got today, Alex?
We're back to comics. We're back to comics this week. So we're going to talk a little boys. We're going to talk about Soldier Boy and Crimson Countess. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk a little Black Adam movie with Adam Smasher and Cyclone.
It's a glorious world out there, waiting for you.
We're going to talk a little Johanna Constantine, which I'm very excited for that Sandman TV show.
What are you doing here, Etty?
He's coming, isn't he? Yeah.
And we're going to round it out with Jonathan Kent, probably the best new Superman character since Superman.
Yeah, you got these books have absolutely exploded, Alex.
Yep.
I have no idea what to make of this, so you're going to have to explain this to me.
Yep.
Okay. Talk about Soldier Boy and Crimson Countess.
Yes, so season 3 of Boys is hitting. It's airing. It's hugely popular. It's probably one of the best shows on TV. Thank you, Eric Kripke, who was the original creator and showrunner of Supernatural. So maybe reason why we see Dean Winchester as Soldier Boy could be a reason behind that. But again, the show is super popular. I would even dare to say more popular than the comic book ever was. I mean, the
show is great,
and it's a fantastic show. And every episode gets better and better. Every season's great, and these are the new, obviously, some new characters and breakouts.
Yes,
sure.
Yes. So both Soldier Boy and Crimson Countess are a star in The Boys Hero-gasm #1 from 2009. There are 63 9.8s. There are 68 9.6s. That's about $150 to $175 today. Garth Ennis story, John McCrea and Keith Burns art with a Derek Robertson, of course, cover. Mm-hmm. Then there's a negative edition where they make it like a black on white cover.
Yeah.
Impossible to find. There's only 4 9.8s. It's a $75 raw book. You can't find it.
Yeah.
And these two characters' first appearance are both in this book.
Yep.
Then there's the 1 in 15 Virgin Retailer Incentive Edition. There are 11 9.8s. There are 10 9.6s, and that's about a $250, but it's accelerating quickly. It's getting very expensive.
As the season goes on, and as we figure out where the characters are going to go, even if they kill them off, it's still going to be, people are going to love the characters.
Right. Okay, let's talk Black Adam.
Yeah,
Adam Smasher, Nuklon.
Really excited about Adam Smasher being in the movie. It's obviously it looks like they're pulling from the JSA Jeff Johns run. That might help that Jeff Johns is kind of in charge of a lot of that media stuff over at DC. But cool character, great. I mean, I love that they're bringing that he is in the Black Adam movie, because in the comic books, the more modern, him and Black Adam were friends. He helped him in Kandak. So it's cool to see him back again. Legacy character. As soon
as DC issued those photos of everybody,
the art,
the photo art, it was great. So everything went crazy. So of course the books went crazy. All-Star Squadron #25, September of '83. There are 78 9.8s. There are 73 9.6s. That's a $425 book today. That's the first Adam Smasher Nuklon, because there's different versions of the iterations. Yep. First appearance of Infinity Inc., a Roy Thomas story, Jerry Ordway and Mike Macklin art with a Jerry Ordway cover. Then you have Infinity Inc. #48 from March of 1988. There are 7 9.8s. That's about $100 right now, but that's going to go crazy soon. There's with only a pop of 7. That's the origin of Nuklon, who's also Adam Smasher. Roy Thomas story, Vince Argondesi and Tony DeZuniga art with a Vince Argondesi cover. I do not remember saying Vince Argondesi before. So
no, I think that's it. It's a first.
That is a new name for us. And then another big book.
This is the
this is the big one.
Yeah.
JSA Secret Files #1 from August of 1999. There are 54 9.8s. There are 20 9.6s. It's a $325 book in 9.8. It's a $55 raw book. It's the first appearance of the new Hawk Girl, Kendra Saunders. It's the death of Wesley Dodds. Al Rothstein becomes Atom Smasher. David Goyer and James Robinson's story. That's that David Goyer.
Yep.
Scott Benefiel and Mark Probst art with a Steven Sadowski and Michael Baer cover. So any one of these three books is going to be a buy right now. You could find these books. Again, I don't know if the dealers have pulled these books aside. I don't know what they
JSA Secret Files, $54.98. That is extremely low for a modern book. That's the one I'm looking for.
Right, it's 22 years old already. It's 23 years old already. It's hard to believe.
It can drink.
All right. Alex, you interrupted my drum roll. Alex's pick of the week. What do you got?
I'm talking more Star Wars, always and forever. Dark Horse is now got the license for Star Wars comics for kids books. They're doing all the kids books. IDW had it. Dark Horse has it. They just released and sent one to every store, a Star Wars Rebels, which is the cartoon series, one trade paperback per store, which is like a thank you trade paperback. Like, oh, we're back doing Star Wars. Thank you for, ordering. Here's a thank you. They started hitting around 50, 60, even $75 per book. Now they're cooled off to about 40 to 30 bucks. But again, guys, this is the Star Wars Rebels. This is anything from the Ahsoka TV show that's coming out. All these characters are going to be in it, and this is going to be an extremely rare book when those characters hit, and you see Sabine Wren and you see Hera and everybody. This is one of the books that people are going to want. I mean, trade paperbacks versus single issues, there's a pretty big gap, but let's say there's 3,000 comic book stores. There's only 3,000 books in the wild.
Right. Okay, cool. All right. What do we got next, Alex?
Yeah, let's keep the Black Adam movie rolling with Cyclone or Red Tornado.
Right, the Maxine Hunkel version. Okay, so here we go. Kingdom Come #2 from 1996. 82 9.8s, 11 9.6s. Alex, why don't you talk about the character first a little bit?
Yeah, so this character, like you just said, it's Kingdom Come. We're talking about Kingdom Come, which is 1996. That's a long time. Alex Ross drew a character in the background who had like tornado powers. Flash forward to Justice Society America. He's doing covers. Jeff Johns, they're talking. He's like, "Oh, I created this character. It's Red Tornado, but it's a new version." So they kind of collaborated on creating this character, Maxine Hunkel, who is the legacy version of Red Tornado / Cyclone. Her mother was another comic character called Red Tornado, which looks nothing like the android. She has a pot as a hat, and then like crazy like sweatshirt garb. And then there's the Cyclone twins, which are also in those comic strips, and that's where she kind of pulls her name from. So again, it's a legacy character, but almost a brand new character. I mean, she's in a background in 1996, and then we don't see her again at all, or even know anything about her until the Justice Society of America books years later. We're talking like mid 2000s.
Yes. So we have Kingdom Come #2 from 1996. There's 82 9.8s. There's 11 9.6s. That's about $175 book. That's Maxine Hunkel. That's the Red Tornado. Superman forms New Justice League wraparound cover. Mark Waid story. Alex Ross cover and art. Obviously, that Kingdom Come run was huge. There was a large print run. Right. Okay. Then you get into the Jeff Johns run. Okay. Justice Society of America Volume 3, #1 from February of 2007. There's 152 9.8s and there's 1 9.9, and that's $150 to $200.
Wow.
That's the first appearance of the new Starman in DC continuity, death of Mr. America, new JSA members selected, Jeff Johns story, Dale Eaglesham art, and R.T. Burt art with an Alex Ross cover. Then there's the Dale Eaglesham 1 in 10 variant cover. There's 84 9.8s, and that's $250. Here's the big one, Alex. Justice Society of America #3. That's the cover. That's the grand cover.
Yep.
That's the big cover. Yep. 26 9.8s. $8 to $12 raw. Can't find any 9.8s. This is the one to buy. This book is from also from that same year. So it's from the 2007 run. First appearance of Maxine Hunkel as Cyclone. Wildcat's son revealed to have powers. Hawkman, Sandman, and Vandal Savage appearance. Jeff Johns story. Dale Eaglesham and Ree Jose cover and art. So that's the big one, Alex. Justice Society of America, Volume 3, number 3. That's the one you want. $8 to $12, Roy. I can't go wrong with that.
Nope. Take it. I'll take 2.
Okay, what do we got next, Alex?
Constantine. Johanna.
Right. So
Constantine.
So the new series is based on her and not the original.
Yeah,
Constantine.
because the original Sandman. Yeah, the original Sandman comics by Neil Gaiman. Constantine is in those books. But we get a kind of a family history. We get Johanna first when it's in a flashback scene. But it is exactly who you think it is. It is a long lost relative. It's not long lost, but a long gone relative of John Constantine, who we know and love as this scamp magician that we know so well.
Right. So now that we've seen the pictures from the new TV series of Johanna, it's blown up. Right now, it's crazy. Sandman number 13 is the first appearance, February of 1990. These books had very large print runs, but remember, people were not getting Sandman 13 graded. They were getting number 1 graded, number 8 graded, and some of the other ones, but not 13. February of 1990, there are 47 9.8s. There are 26 9.6s. Those are $275 to $300 in 9.8. Those are $150 to $175 in 9.6. Expect them to be much higher once the series comes out. Neil Gaiman's story, of course, Michael Zulli and Steve Parkhouse art with, of course, Dave McKean cover. And then the other one, as part of the Johanna Constantine storyline, is Sandman number 29, August of 1991, 31 9.8. That's $175. This is also part of the Johanna Constantine storyline. Neil Gaiman story, of course, Dave McKean cover, of course. All right, Alex, we're closing tonight with something that's absolutely bonkers. Go ahead.
Jonathan Kent, Superman, the son of Superman.
Okay, tell me what's going on. Why these books are hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
You're looking at Damian Wayne 2.0. They saw how big Batman's son was. They cut, copy, pasted. Superman now has a son. Superman now has a son who is 17 and it has his own comic book where he's also Superman when his dad's away off Earth. Very big title. Tom Taylor does all the new stuff. Very popular. It's LGBTQ plus positive, which is awesome, and it's just a very, very popular book.
Books are on fire, Alex.
Yes.
So Conversions, Superman number 2, July of 2015. There are 90 9.8s, 82 9.6s. That's a $700 book today in 9.8, $125 in 9.6. It's the first appearance of Jonathan Samuel Kent. It's a Dan Jurgens story. Dan always seems to be involved in all these breakthrough things. I don't know how he gets there. He always puts himself in good position. Dan Jurgens and Norm Ratman art, Lee Weeks and Brad Anderson cover. There's a Chip Kidd variant cover to that book.
Love
13 9.8s, 8 9.6s. It's a $375 book in 9.8, $125 in 9.6. Also, okay, Jonathan Kent as a child first appears in Superman Lois and Clark number 1 from December of 2015. There are 14 9.8s. There are 14 9.6s. That is a $500 book in 9.8. It's $175 to $200 in 9.6. That's a Dan Jurgens story again. Lee Weeks art, Tony Daniel cover. Tony Daniel does the variant cover, and it's first Jonathan Kent as a child. The Tony Daniel variant cover, 21 9.8s, 14 9.6s, $500 in 9.8. I think you can find these Convergence books, and I think you can find these Superman Lois and Clark books. I don't know that everyone's picked up on it yet. The
Convergences were over-ordered, undersold. So yep. I think there's sets somewhere that somebody has these and is not paying attention. I agree. 100%.
That's it. That's what we're trying to give you. We're not trying to give you like right. We're not talking like Hulk 181s. Oh, you should go buy Hulk 181 or Spider-Man 300. We're giving you books that we legitimately think, if you go to shows week after week, you can find in boxes. You can find in back issue boxes.
Any comic book store, and
just comic book stores.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this week. Another great episode. We appreciate you joining us. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the field below. And we'll see everybody next week. Same bat time.
Same bat channel. Bye, guys.